I thought our team played really well. I thought we defended really well. I think Albany's a great team. Obviously, they missed some shots tonight, but we played hard. We got in foul trouble, and just kept a great attitude. We kept playing BU basketball, which was great. And this was a great experience for our program, for these guys, for our team, and something that they'll never forget.
Questions for the players, please?
John, you've been looking forward to this game for a long time. What did it feel like to actually go out and have a good game, perform well at the Garden?
It was a great experience. I'm happy we won. That's the most important thing. I think hopefully we're starting to put it all together and make this run. So just coming down to the stretch and finally, hopefully, it all comes together.
Pat, going in, there were a lot of concerns about the pressure of playing here at Madison Square Garden and possibly coming up with nerves. How do you think the team reacted to that?
Well, we just tried to make sure we were loose. Just treat it like any other game, Just play with our energy. Just play to our principles, defending and rebounding. So, just like I said, just try to play loose and stick together. We treated this like a road game, and on road games, we always make sure we're getting in huddles together, just staying positive no matter what. If anything goes wrong, just staying positive and sticking together. So, just try to play loose and stick together.
Anything else for the players?
How do you think your consistency or your confidence has changed over the past 3 games where you played really well against Maine and then the past 2 games coming out with strong performances?
Just trying to be more confident. And I just feel like it's now or never, and I'm just trying to help my teammates out and just trying to get wins along the way. And I'm just trying to make sure I come out with energy, be aggressive, and just help my teammates.
Anything else for the players?
Yeah, John, real quick, could you talk about that 17-0 run in the second half and what you thought the key was to that?
Just basically defense, I think that's the key to any run, getting stops and having that lead to offense. So I think that was a big part of it. And just everybody playing together and just doing whatever we have to do, rebounding, extra passes, making shots. So I think it really all just came together for that stretch, and it all worked out.
How much is the energy from some of the smaller guys, Matt, Travis, and Mike, meant to the team's success in this little spurt?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Having Travis back and Mike and Matt and all those guys, they give us so much energy, and you saw that today. How they really brought us up, especially in the first half when me and Dom got in some foul trouble, and they just came up, and Jeff brought a lot of energy. So it's a team effort. And that's what Coach preaches every day, and we all say that it's going to take all of us, and it really did today. So it was just something that we all came together.
Last question for the players? We good?
Is there anything to the fact that since Jake has officially been rolled out, the fact that you guys have been able to come together more as a team?
I don't think so. He's out, and now we know that for sure, but it would have to be like this anyway, whether he was coming back or not. Guys just have to step up. When one guy is down, another guy steps up and tries to take his place and just bring the whole level of play up. So that's just something that we have to do, and that's something we have been doing. Yeah.
Thank you, John. Questions for Coach?
Could you elaborate a little bit on that 17-0 run and what you were seeing from your perspective?
I just thought we played pretty good defense. We didn't rebound the ball very well in the second half. I thought Albany did a fantastic job of pounding the offensive glass, and they played hard. They played hard, and we made some shots in the second half with John and Dom hits a 3 in there, and we created some opportunities when we did rebound. But Albany played great, and that was a big stretch for us.
Coach, as you alluded to, Albany was getting to a lot of the loose balls earlier in that part of the half, and when they cut it down to 4, you called a timeout. And I was thinking you were going to go for rebounding, and I saw you actually came out. I think you had 3 of your smallest players on the floor. You had Griffin and Irving, and I think we had Mike Terry on the floor too.
Yeah.
Was there a reason why you did that coming out of timeout? Obviously it worked.
I just want us to play harder, and Mike Terry plays like a football player, and we were losing those 50-50 balls, and we were losing rebounds. We didn't know he's 6 feet tall. I know he'll go amongst the trees and rebound, and so will Matt, and so will DJ. So I had great confidence in them, and that was a big stretch. That first half was big for us with those guys on the bench. And we talked about Mike Terry and Travis and Jeff after the game. That's who we focused on because they kept it all together for us.
Coach, sort of like last year, team's starting to come together, towards the tail end of the schedule. What do you attribute that to? Your team, finally, do you feel like it's, all the pieces starting to come together again like last year?
This team's still a little further away than the other team. The other team, we had 9 seniors. It was a little bit different. We still have a lot of room to get better, which is exciting because you're playing a lot of freshmen. But we still have a lot of work to do, and rebounding's something that we're going to emphasize the next day or two.
You looked at this as a road environment, according to Pat. 1 turnover in that second half. How much does controlling the ball between Matt and DJ mean to this team's success?
It was huge because Stony Brook, we had 17 turnovers. And we did a good job in our transition defense, but we can't have 17 turnovers and expect to win games. I mean, usually Stony Brook or Albany tonight would convert those. So we did a good job taking care of the ball. 1 turnover is pretty amazing for us because we're not the best passing team in this league. And I was really proud of the way they controlled the tempo.
Anything else for Coach? We're good?
Thanks, guys.